The problem in these states is that bad government is an aberration of an illness to be cured. It is, as the economists Douglas North and John Wallace and Barry Weingast have argued, a natural condition, because for thousands of years, the natural tendency of elites, those who control the high places of a nation, has everywhere been to monopolize their power rather than restrain your power. And through the development of transparent laws and strong institutions and market competition, begin to be more generous with the power you have. Because once they've succeeded in restricting political access, these elites use the consolidated power they have to limit any economic competition that can generate profits that will take something from them in order to benefit society at large. The purpose of government is to generate public welfare, roads, schools, clinics, sewer systems. Instead, it's being manipulated in all these democratic breakthroughs to produce private goods for the officials and the families and the cronies that support them in their high places. In such a system, as Robert Putnam wrote in his classic Making Democracy Work, corruption is regarded as the norm. Now, what I'm reading to you is your brothers and sisters globally, the church community all over, groans in these nations, looking at every little step of progress that is made as a window of oxygen for their faith to grow and flourish. But they struggle with these systems that do not work. And for the most part, the church only knows missionary work and evangelism work and local church, generous acts, dig wells, or, maybe put a school somewhere. Nowhere do we really take seriously the mandate that Jesus gave, to go make disciples out of nations. And because we've neglected to take the teaching of the kingdom and apply it beyond the narrow scope of the sandbox we play in, all the great gains that have come out of the Second World War and the emergence of the United States as a global power, all those gains are about to be flushed down the toilet. And most people that I talk to in America are predicting it, almost taking some degree of silent satisfaction, because their eschatological worldview is that the church must fail so the Antichrist can prevail and Jesus can come back and fix it all up. Unfortunately, that worldview only helps to foster a disengagement that even revival feeds, because as believers wring their hands in despair overcoming things, they prefer to escape into the ozone of a spiritual other realm, where they can go and somehow find hope and stability in an unstable world. When in fact, God's intention is to invade the earth with his presence in such a way that he raises up an apostolic people who know how to take the mandate of the kingdom and the authority of the king and legislate a new reality in the high places of every nation. That's the call. And when we fail to put that out there, we have a young generation that's desperate to engage itself in a cause, but can't be given a tangible one because we've robbed them of any hope of career fulfillment in this life outside of some sort of a radical disengagement from culture seeking Jesus. While the first century apostles were sent into cities, we're pulling our kids into desert retreats.